Stockpile, and the Mogul is now available. New content, new plane, out today. Alright. Hello everybody, I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto 5 Online news. Hey Betty. Alright, I think I'm already full on
What can I do for you?
Yep,
I'll take care of the food. You take care of the company. You got a nice fleet, boss.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We want to get out our T20, I think, today. Because I believe there's a sale on it. 25% off this week for that. Thank you very much, Betty. Alright, everybody. Yeah, so today Rockstar on October 3rd brought out a new Newswire for us to read. So we're going to go have a look at that, and we'll be right back. Alright, everyone. So here is Rockstar's Newswire for today, for October 3rd. And it's the Mammoth Mogul and new Stockpile mode now in GTA Online, plus aerial discounts and more. Alright, the Mammoth Mogul. There's a picture of the Mammoth Mogul right here. So we've seen it in game in some missions, but now it's finally available for purchase. You're cruising low at 500 feet with a bogey on your 6. Your turret man wheels around the cannon and cuts a ribbon of 50 caliber holes right across their flank. As they fall out of the sky, you swoop low enough to light a redwood off the burning wreckage and make for the sunset. I love the little descriptions. Available October 3rd at Warstock Cash and Carry. They really should start putting prices on these things too. Like right on the Newswire. Mammoth Mogul out now. Now roaring through the skies of southern San Andreas is the Mammoth Mogul. 50 caliber turret packing front-facing machine gun wielding twin propeller force designed to turn enemy aircraft into Swiss cheese. With upgradable features such as jet-assisted takeoff, JATO, and a bay for housing explosive incendiary gas and cluster bombs, aerial dominance never felt so good. Order the Mammoth Mogul today exclusively from Warstock Cash and Carry. Yeah, and it shouldn't say and, it should say or. Because unfortunately you can only have one or the other as far as I get it, so you can't have all of these things. It'd be nice if you could. Yeah, that would be a feature. Alright, Grand Theft Auto Online Stockpile. So there's the teams of aerial flights. So new Adversary mode, Stockpile. This brand new Adversary mode offers a jet-fueled take on Capture the Flag as airborne teams take to the skies in machine gun and missile-equipped planes to grab as much loot as they can and bring it back to base. Dog eat dog escalates to heat-seeking dogfight, and whoever has the biggest haul at the close of the business wins. But don't forget your rivals can always plunder your stash like the good honest swindlers they are. With support for 2 to 4 teams and up to 16 players, dive in today to earn double money and RP through October 9th. In addition, all of Ron's contact missions are dishing out double GTA money and RP through the 9th, so keep an eye on your iFruit for a phone call from Blaine County's most notorious conspiracy theorist. So just Ron's contact missions. That's a little different. Discounts and upgrades. There's no such thing as excess in this town, so take that newly acquired flying machine of yours and make it that much deadlier with these discounts. So right now you can get the Hangar Workshop for 25% off. That's pretty good. That's the $1.1 million upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a decent percentage off there. The engine upgrades on all vehicles and armor upgrades on all vehicles are both 25% off, so that's really good. Aircraft handling upgrades and aircraft weapon upgrades are both 25% off, and flight and air racing suits are 25% off. And when you're done tearing holes in the clouds, this trio of discounts will help you stay untouchable on the ground. And the Mobile Operations Center cab, so the main truck piece, the main cab, is 25% off, and that's a good savings too if you haven't got your MOC, your Mobile Operations Center yet. And your APC, 25% off, both buy it now and trade price, so that's pretty cool. APC is a popular vehicle, although that said, to be fully effective it really does need 2 players. Unfortunately, it's one of the few vehicles in the game, as Rockstar's been doing with some of the newer ones, that you can't forcibly, like some vehicles you can hold down the get in button and you can get into different seats. You can hop around and hop in the back of the truck or things like that. Unfortunately with the APC you cannot access the gun turret without having another player. So just a little bit of advice for those people saying it. It's unfortunate because the APC is a great vehicle, but without having 2 players it's not the same. It's still good though. Progen T20, excellent car. The supercar, 25% off, so that's a really good saving. That's a $2 million supercar, over $2 million supercar if I'm not mistaken. And we have one. It's an excellent car. It's one of the few vehicles that has an automatic spoiler on the back, so it automatically comes out. It's kind of like an air brake. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I wish they had more features like that. Yeah, so that's a pretty good one there. That said, the best supercar at the moment is the Wagner, and it's only $1.4 million. So for those of you who are money conscientious, you might want to think about a Wagner before you think about the T20. But you might have had your eye on the T20 for a long time, and it's a car that I really like. Yep, Stockpile official stream with special guests. Smosh Games live at Rockstar New York City. So they're advertising that they've got a live stream this Friday, October 6th at 6 p.m. I guess that's at the New York Comic Con. Huh. So you can check out their Facebook, their YouTube, and their Twitch channels for that, for Rockstar themselves. And Premium Race and Time Trial schedule. Score GTA money by competing this week's Premium Race and Time Trial events, live now through October 9th. The Premium Race is around the docks, locked to motorbikes, and the Time Trial's Power Station. Alright everybody, so that's this week's Newswire. So let's head back in game. Yep, there's the Mogul. Alright. Someone has put a bounty of $10,000 on me. Forgot about that. NPC bounties. Yeah. So, let's grab our car. Alright, so that's an interesting Newswire, better than some of the other ones I've seen in the past. Again, I wish they had a better double or triple bunny mode. That would be really nice, but, what can you do, I guess. But at least they've given us something. I was going to say they should keep it to something, regular in the free mode every time. But they did give us well, it's not really free mode, but they did give us the Ron's contact missions. So I'll have to see if there's anything worthwhile to do there now that there's double money and RP on that. And the new adversary mode, sometimes those are a lot of fun, and sometimes they're really easy and can make a lot of money. So you might want to check out that new stockpile mode too, if you're any good at flying or maybe want a way to practice it. All right, and here's our T20 right here, everybody. It's automatic spoiler. So this is I think it's matte, Spinnaker purple, I think, or something like that. With a ultra blue pearlescence. Comes out as a funky blue. Yep. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite vehicles to drive. For those that watch the series, I've used it many times. And I like it. And for some people, it's their favorite race car. So, it's hard to say if it's actually, well, I would say the Wagner is currently rated as the best, but lots of people would race with this one. It's up there. We should be able to get right through here. Not an off-road vehicle, but it can do. And the cab on your MOC is also 25% off. So, if you haven't bought yourself a truck, it might be a good time to do it. 25% off is a decent amount. I think these cabs, I think they're just a little shy of around $1 million. I believe for the starter truck, so that can save you some money on that one. Yeah, and definitely save you money on the Progen T20. And of course, the hangar upgrade bay is pretty good as well, and all the armor and vehicle upgrades as well right now are pretty good to have that at 25% off. Yeah. All right, so that's this week's Newswire. Hopefully, we'll get some new, better money modes coming up soon. But at least we got some new content. The Mogul. Well, let's have a look at that quickly. Why not? Alright, so money and services, no, it's right there. Probably under, of course not, great. Yeah, there it is, the Mogul. So for 2.3 million to 3.1 million, roughly. Yeah. So, that's not too bad as far as aircraft goes. I wouldn't call it cheap, but I wouldn't necessarily call it expensive next to some of the other ones out there. Right? Seats 3, as you guys can see, so I imagine it would be co-pilot and pilot and pilot, co-pilot, and the gunner seat back here as well. And for the trade-in price, the better price, which I'd recommend, you'd need to get your hangar and run 30 air freight steel missions, which isn't actually all too many. If you're running the business here and there just to get the unlocked prices, it's worth it for the savings. You'll get to 30 in no time. It's surprising, though, because in a sense you need 30. You need more than you do for these other better aircraft. Well, better, depending on your point of view, I guess. But the Molotov and the Starling, things like that. Yeah, so that said, let's have a look in here at the Mogul. Picture the scene. You're cruising low at 500 feet with bogey under 6. Your turret man, it's the same description as before. Yeah, the roar of twin propeller in his ears, cuts a ribbon at 50 cal. Yeah, where is it? Make for the sunset. If losing the cops after a spot of petty larceny can be more fun than in a Mogul, we'd sure like to hear about it. Yeah, please note this aircraft excluded for Pegasus lifestyle management and must be stored in a personal hangar. So that's interesting to note. So you can't have as a Pegasus vehicle. I'm not kind of mixed on that. It means that basically anybody who wants this has to have a hangar to buy it. It's unfortunate. All right. Now, that said, the vehicle is mixed. I would definitely say it's actually decent plane in the times I've used it. It's very tough as far as being able to land on the ground and take off again and to being able to resist all those kinds of damages. It's very agile, especially on the ground. Like you can almost go completely sideways with this plane, which is really nice as far as picking up air freight missions go. So to some people who do a lot of the air freight missions, they like this vehicle. It's a very good workhorse for it. Now, it depends on the mission that you run, whether it's good or not, but once you have it fully upgraded, it's much better than the default ones that they give you. Alright, so, it's a mixed one. If you're into those kinds of things, I'd say it's a good buy. I'd say, though, and it seats 3 too, but you might be better off with something like the Molotov, in my opinion. Maybe something like the Starling even. But again, one person seating, so, yeah. Anyway, it's a nice, good, resilient plane for landing. Doesn't sound like a pleasant phone call. Oh, I interrupted the phone call. Yeah, that's the thing about a T-20. Gets noticed. Out comes the spoiler. There it is. When we brake, it does the air brake. It's awesome. Alright, everybody. Well, that's this week's Newswire. We'll see you again soon for the next episode. Yeah, take care. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Missing Sock. Thanks for watching. And if you're new, you should subscribe. It's free and really helps us out. We'll see you again next time. For more. Take care, everybody. Agile. Quick dodge. Alright, everybody, so that's one of the account-specific sales here, so keep your eye open on that email icon. If you ever see anything there, then it's quite often an account-specific sale, because you don't really get too many emails on your phone. So if you see anything there, you might want to have a look, and for your account, it might be one of these account-specific sales. So for this week, it looks like this week, Heavily Armored Heavy Night Shark and Anti-Aircraft Chiller are both on sale at 25% off just for you. Plus, get a taste for heavy-duty firepower with 40% off the Rhino tank. Ammunition is also offering a 25% off all RPGs and homing launchers. Don't delay. Offer ends October 9th. Yeah, and that's different. Ammunition giving 25% off RPGs and homing launchers just for one person, like just for an account. That's a different one. I don't usually see the ammunition in the account-specific sales. That's kind of new. Yeah, so you might look in on that. Might think about that. The Night Shark's nice, and the Anti-Aircraft Chiller's fun if you've got a second player to help you with it, either to carry it or to shoot it, because you kind of need another player for doing much with it. Even to cargo bob it around, you need somebody in the trailer and somebody to fly the cargo bomb. So, yeah. But that said, so I don't really need them, but they are fun, and they are 25% off right now, so I might look at those too. Yeah, keep your eyes open for those account-specific sales. Keep your eye open on that little email icon. It's one of the better ways of seeing when you get one. Right there. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again next week in the news, and we'll see you back for the next regular episode. I'm the Missing Sock. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.